Hello again, and welcome to another Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. We're on issue 81. This is going to be a really short one. All we're doing is starting the very beginnings of putting together the engine cover. It's 2-hole screws. This is going to be real quick. So we have some AP screws, some small plastic pieces that are going to snap together. The first part of, components for the time machine. And the bit of die cast that's actually going to go around the engine as the surround. So initially, these three kind of grid pieces, there's one heat exchanger pipe and a couple of pieces of grid, one that's just flat and one that has posts on the back, and these are just going to go together. To figure out which side is which, if it makes a difference. This is clearly, so there's like an unfinished side and a more finished side, so that's the one we want up. I believe the holes are symmetrical. This cooling loop or heating loop, I assume it's refrigerant, goes on here, just kind of pushes in. Yes? No? Probably? Supposedly? Okay, so I'm mistaken. So it's not the finished looking side, it's kind of the unfinished side that you want up. The holes are actually not the same size, and the pins are not the same size, so it will only go through that way. And once it's done, you get that just kind of silver on black. And then we're going to take the other one with the posts, and those posts are going to sandwich down and through, I believe. Well, helps if you do it right. Okay, so again, I was thinking that they went together in the same shape, kind of T. They don't. When you actually look at this thing in the way the instructions are laid out, the reason it wasn't fitting together is because it actually forms a rectangle. The T's are pointed in opposite directions. And when you do it right, all the pieces fit together and everything makes sense, and nobody was ever sad again. Once that's all put together, this should fit on here. And yeah, it just kind of press fits, and it's not super tight, but it's not falling out. So if you messed with it too much, it would come apart, but it doesn't fall out on its own. Even with a fair amount of shaking, so I guess that's okay. It looks cool. You can't see half of the loops this way, but that's fine. You can sort of see them from certain angles, but the grill kind of covers up a lot of that silver. Anyway, moving along. The last thing to do is to install this piece. This goes on the opposite side. It's going to go on about there. That's going to be held on with a couple of AP screws from the underside. Okay, and that is that piece installed. So we've got our grid here and our blocks here. And that is it for issue 81. 82 is a lot more, I think, little pieces, fiddly bits. So that'll be fun and frustrating and hopefully entertaining for you guys. If you like what you see or you want to see that episode, go ahead and click that cat to subscribe. Check out those playlists for any episodes you might have missed. Have a good one, guys.